How they
Just so what happened? You just told us.
24th, 25th, they came more than 500-600 people.
Yes.
And Father Allan, the director, and Sister Meena both were there. I too was here early.
Yes.
But 2 days before, I had gone to see my mother who was sick.
Ah, so you were not here.
So I was not here.
Oh, good.
So when they attacked, they went out of the
Yes.
compound. Night they went there, that side one house, they stayed there. Following day, the people went to say that fellow, the Hindu man, very good fellow.
Yes.
He locked them up, he said there are no people here. But while they were going, his phone rang.
Uh-huh.
That time they came to know that somebody is inside.
Yes.
So they broke open the door, they brought out, broke them, terribly beating and beating. They took nearly 20.
They beat the people.
They beat father and sister both.
Oh.
the director.
The director.
And it's him who was outside, you say?
And he was taken, he ran for his life when they came to attack him.
Yes.
And then he was hidden in a Hindu house.
Yes.
And that Hindu told, he or she?
He
Told. And they came actually in search of him to kill him.
Yes.
But what happened, then that Hindu man locked him inside and locked the door. Then he told inside there is nobody. Then they were going back, these mobs were going back.
Yes.
And meanwhile what happened, the Father Challan, the director's phone rang. When they heard the sound of the phone, immediately they came back, broke open the
door.
Then they started him beating him and
Both sister
removed
and
his
the
clothes.
father.
Yes.
And you say that.
Then they took sister to Janabika's,
Yeah.
to more than 20 or something like that.
Social service center.
Then one after one other raping and all kinds of things. Brothers, very difficult to say.
Yes,
yes.
She has written herself, no?
And those sisters now, where are they?
That's, I don't know.
Are they not in Orissa anymore?
No, father also has gone here
Okay,
in
okay.
Kerala.
They're traumatized, no?
Traumatized, yes.
Okay.
Then sister also is not there. Where she is, I don't know also.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened like this way. And then they have burnt everything. My room, you will see, absolutely become ashes. I was wearing only one pant, one side. I had gone like that, and everything burnt. My books and all these things.
So thank you very much for your testimony.
Welcome, Father.
Here we see the car, one of the car who has been burned by those fundamentalists.
Can you see the vehicle? There. There, that one, that plane, that one. Here, this one. These are the houses. Some 22 houses.
Yeah, that is the vehicle.
22 houses
That was burnt.
here.
That is the house. This is Barakuma.
This place is called Barakuma. This is the place, the church where a pastor was burnt during violence in 2007.
2007.
Another house from Christians who has been destroyed. You can watch on the missions page on sharing-center.com the videos we made in Orissa. These are Christians who decided to stay because thousands of Christians decided to leave the place. But those Christians, they stayed, they were helping the father when he was there. We have made already videos you can watch. We had a meeting and there was a bombing, we had to change plans. We didn't want to stay too long in Orissa, in this place, because they see a foreigner in a jeep, they might think that we want to reopen something or make them problem. So we didn't want just to come and give them ideas to attack them again, so we didn't stay a long time.
Namaskar, bolo. Jaochu. Aso, malli kuda bulli aso kebe anle. Bolo. Sabko bolo.
This woman was her cook, the cook of this father, and behind you can see her house. She was afraid to come back in this house because everybody knows it's where she lived.
Human brutality.
This is another car which has been burned. Those Hinduist fundamentalists, the RSS, are the one you can see here who are dressed in orange, and they're all over the place, and they just don't want anybody else than Hinduist in India.
I would like to give a few details of this incident. Now by this we can understand the human brutality. The human being can go to any extent to destroy anything, maybe out of jealousy or out of anything. Now those miscreants, the Hindu fundamentalists, the Bajrang Dal, RSS, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and so on, the like-minded people, they came and attacked. Of course it was pre-planned, and also they were well trained, and they came with all bombs, maybe knives and weapons. And this is a center for training priests. And these youngsters were there just after plus two, they were doing plus two, and they would want to, these groups, they want to eliminate the training centers. So that is why they were very adamant to eliminate these people. They don't want Christian presence here. So then they found out some reason to destroy. They provoked some Christians in some other place, and based on that reason they started, as in other places, on the same day destroying Christian houses and also Christian institutions, convents, seminaries, and so on. And so on the eve of Christmas in 2007, they wanted to do the same night on the 24th, but somehow they started destroying the Christian houses outside, and the next day morning they came. But our students got some clue that this institution was going to be attacked, so they ran for life. They fled to the forest here, and after they ran for life, then they saw, after a few minutes, the whole compound being in smoke. Smoke was coming out. Then our students and the staff understood that the house was on fire. But after 2 days, when they returned, they found that everything was burnt. The computer, TV, fridge, the furniture, books, and everything else. So now the government did nothing to safeguard our people, but the government too was very passive. The government too was very passive, very mild, and it was then the Christians have no hope, or they have no, let us say, they don't believe the government because they are not able to give security. So again it was attacked the second time also. What does it indicate? Especially when that priest was killed by some Naxalites, again they attacked Christians on the pretext, false reason that he was killed by Christians. Christians had no role at all. And what does it indicate? It indicates that they don't want the presence of Christians, because Christians are doing a wonderful service, and which they are not able to do. So they falsely accuse Christians of forcible conversion, which is not at all true. So the world should know that Christians' service will continue, and the whole world will watch. Only the service will, in the end, the good mentality of service and service mentality only will prevail in the world.
So thank you for your prayers and your help. I see you on the mission page on sharing-center.com. Bye-bye.